Hi everybody, Jamie Cassidy here from Capital Subaru. I'm here with Gary Liu from MAN Engineering. They do all kinds of tunes, upgrades to your WRX and STIs. We highly recommend them here at Capital Subaru, and Gary's going to tell you all about the monster STI that he's built from his 2011 that he bought from us last year. Here's the car, and I'll turn it over to Gary now.
So what we have here is from Subaru. We bought a 2011 STI from Capital Subaru. We've done a whole overhaul of the car, from engine, suspension, brakes, exhaust system, and turbo. So at the front we have a fully built motor from Cosworth, completely blueprinted with all stronger internals, forged pistons, rods, heads have been ported and polished, high flow cams, generating right now at around 430 horsepower at the flywheel, 410 pound-feet of torque at the crank as well. So it's a monster of a car. Alright, so looking at the engine, the goal of this car was to keep it as stock looking as possible. As you can see, if you open up the hood, it looks just like a factory Subaru engine as if you bought it from the dealership, like Capital. And everything is hidden. You have to really look around to be able to find anything. In this particular one, we did some minor other additions to it. We added a racing radiator to it for customers who go to track days. We also kept the intake track as stock as possible. Factory intercooler, the motor's underneath everything, so you never really see what it can really do. But if you needed to open up this motor, it can. But we just have it set at a point where we know it's reliable, makes good power. You can drive it every day and not have to worry about it. Yeah, this is just for racing purposes. So from the side you can see it looks totally stock. The idea is to keep it as a sleeker profile. But we did do to the side is we did do larger brakes on it on the front. To handle the 430 horsepower, we wanted to make sure that you have the ability to stop. And we work with AP Racing, who's a very famous brake manufacturer, known for some of the more famous cars like the Bugatti Veyron. They're now OEM on the McLaren MP412C, so AP is a quality product. And we also use Speedline because they're famous for making the rally wheels for the Subaru Rally team here in the US and for the rally team a long time ago with ProDrive. So they have a heritage of making quality products. So on the backside, to complete the car, we use a turboback system from Miltech Sport out of England. We had this specially designed for the Tech 25, in particular for the sedan bodies. In this car, we have titanium exhaust trim tips, so it looks like very racy, like a real sports car. And it's also not the burnt blue that most people are done. We've done a nice satin finish, keep it as low profile as possible. So as you can see in the interior, we wanted to keep it as clean as possible, as simple as possible. We didn't make anything super crazy with it. We left it as is. We do badge the car with the Type 25 serial number on it. In case you can see, this is car number 001. In this particular one, we added a Grady Infometer Touch. It plugs right into your OB2 diagnostics. Allows you to monitor, all your ECU parameters, in addition to boost oil pressure and oil temperatures, to just make sure the engine's running healthy.
All right, Gary, well, thanks again for your
No
continued
problem.
business here at Capital Subaru. We appreciate it. Gary's company is MAN Engineering. That's with 2 N's, MANN-engineering.com. Go check it out. You can build your STI just like this. This is the man to talk to. And come see us soon at Capital Subaru. Thanks again.